Hello and welcome, dear listener. Thank you again for joining me. And a big thank you once again to Sean for being our top tier Patreon sponsor, and thanks to everyone listening in. Welcome and join me as I delve into 100 years of horror, one flick at a time. 1926, The Bat. Based off a successful Broadway play from 1920, this silent picture is 1 part horror, 2 parts comedy, 3 parts mystery. The plot follows a haunted house style conceit, whereby various people are trapped in a house, somebody is murdered, and not all is as it seems. Essentially, this is one of the films that launched the haunted house genre that would take over Hollywood horror films from time to time over the coming decades. Is it a great version of this type or merely a distraction? Director Roland uses various interesting techniques such as animations to show bats flying around in establishing shots, as well as some interesting background lighting. The comedy often falls flat and is positively slapstick at times, which diffuses the tension. It probably worked better on stage. Images of gothic horror reminiscent of the as yet unseen Dracula's castle from 1931 set the scene nicely. A death scene worth mentioning in detail shows a character gunned down on the stairs within the large abode. The use of lighting coming from the open door above, a hand grasping the weapon are beautifully composed. Interestingly, there is use of dialogue within the shot, rather than using a title card. I have no clue if this was the first of its kind, but seeing dialogue erupt from someone's mouth as if a speech bubble was striking and reminiscent of comic books soon to take over popular culture. Speaking of which, the most famous aspect of this film is that it did indeed inspire the character of Batman the following decade. The antagonist, a giant bat, one of the main characters with something to hide, is climbing around outside the building, has a utility belt, throws a message on a bat, aka a batarang, and even uses a bat to distract the other characters, which, when shone in spotlight, gives us the first glimpse of what would eventually become the bat signal. While there is some reasonable stunt work, the ending feels like a farce as characters fight, escape, rinse and repeat. Characters are dragged from room to room for yet another scuffle, and one is grateful for increased speeds on YouTube. Images of the bat evoke more frightening films, but this has all been done better elsewhere. Issues around the rights meant that there were multiple versions of the film produced, especially in the sound era. This version was once thought lost, but can be found now on Blu-ray. While the least memorable of the films covered so far on this show, it is an interesting time capsule and recommended for the inquisitive enthusiast only. Enjoy.